Hi guys, I'm back with another stream today. Today is going to be comic book live stream number 15, reading Godzilla comic books. As I have stated last week in comic book live stream 14, reading Bloodstrike comic books, that I would be reading Godzilla this week. And in this comic book live stream, we have a one-off Godzilla comic. So we got a one-off Godzilla comic here. This Godzilla comic was made by Dark Horse Comics, and this is Dark Horse Classics Godzilla #1. So this is Dark Horse Classics Godzilla comic book #1. Like I said, as I have stated in comic book live stream 14, I would be reading this Godzilla comic book after I read Bloodstrike, and I read Bloodstrike last week, so now I'm reading Godzilla, and we're gonna be reading Godzilla in this stream. In next week's comic book stream, I'm going to be reading superhero comic books that relate to superhero groups like the Avengers, the Justice League, and the Fantastic Four. Obviously, I'm going to start out with the Avengers. So this is comic book live stream 15, reading Godzilla comic books. I know I only have one Godzilla comic book, so this is a one-off comic book. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me reading this Godzilla comic book. So yeah, I'm gonna get started reading the comic book within the next minute. So if people would like to join the stream of me reading this Godzilla comic book, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. I know typically I would do these streams earlier in the day, but because I live at my grandparents' house now, these live streams will come out later than normal. Mr. underscore ball 102. Hi, how you doing? I'm going to be reading a Godzilla comic book, and I'm going to start reading the Godzilla comic book within the next 20 seconds. So, within the next 15 seconds, I'm going to start reading it, and hopefully I have no interruptions. Nathan, hi, what are you doing? I like your hair. Nathan, thank you. I appreciate you liking my hair. And, Nathan, I'm going to be reading this Godzilla comic book here in about a couple seconds. Queso, hello, Joey. How are you doing today? Hello, Queso. How you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? I'm about to start reading this Godzilla comic book like I promised last week. Mr. Ball 102. Okay, nice. I love reading. So yeah, I'm going to read this Godzilla comic book. This is a Dark Horse comic book. Dark Horse Classic Godzilla #1. So this is Dark Horse Comics Godzilla. Here's what it looks like. And I'm about to start to read it. Nathan. Oh, who am I going to like and subscribe and actually watch your videos? Oh, well, thank you, Nathan. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Just don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos, Nathan. And just don't forget to come back to my Q&A, gaming, and comic book streams to get my watch hours up on YouTube, Nathan. That would be appreciated, please, and thank you. Also, Nathan, if you can get this stream to 4 likes, that would be appreciated, please, and thank you. But I'm going to start reading this Godzilla comic book now. 2,000 miles southeast of the Honshu, the main island of the Japanese archipelago, approaching the tiny island of Kyokyo-shima, a mighty armada of battleships and missile crews struggle against a stormy sea, escorts for a civilian flotilla on a desperate rescue mission. Unseen by most, an unextraordinary airship, seemingly unaffected by the ravages of the storm, overtakes the task force. Good God, what sort of lunatic is crazy enough to fly in this kind of weather? Lieutenant, those lunatics may be the best hope. Those people have getting off this island. Sir, that's Dr. Kushishi Kaku teams, that is. Cameron, bro, I've been grounded, missing your lives. Well, thank you, Cameron. Yeah, I'm like I said, Cameron, I moved into my grandparents' house, so my live streams will come out later than normal. I know people don't like this change, but that's what I have to do. It's unfortunate, but that's what I have to do. Nathan, I scrolled down on accident. I'm sorry, but remember what you said already. Nathan, I'm gonna scroll, but I'll be back. Okay, thank you, Nathan. Back to the comic book. G-Force. We've done some crazy things in the past, but this, crazy or not, take the people on Kuroshima need our help. But do they want it, Rico? Those islanders decide to dumb modern technology 50 years ago. Are they going to let us coming to rescue now? Now that I have a clue as to what the four of us can do, hope we'll do what we always do, Kindo. Yeah, you'll come with some last minute miracle and save the day. Well, I say let us U.S. Navy take care of things this time, Kushi. The Americans will do whatever they can, old friend, but I fear we still be needed. Besides, Kuneda is on the island researching a paper on the islands and their airways. Kuneda, for all he can go for. Yeah, okay, Shishi. Remember who helped us defeat the humanoid monsters, besides Kingo. We must go where our work is, miles behind the G-Force speeding flyer. The subject of Dr. Kaku's life work rises from the storm tosses wave. Godzilla, the king of monsters. Dr. K. My scanner showed that Big G just surfaced about 4 miles back. Man, you weren't kidding when you said the people of Kurkyo live in simple life. It looks like something from the Middle Ages. I can't imagine Tony turned your back on the 12th century. Yeah, well, it could have been certain advantages, kid. For instance, if we didn't happen to soup up the BTOL, we wouldn't have to be here right now. Vertical takeoff and landing craft editor. Okay, okay, takedown, we're down, let's go. The bird is scared. Kushi, look. You bet. I don't want the storm blowing away our ticket home. Kueda, Kuichi, Rika, my goodness, and Kingo, young take quite a day you pick for seeing. I wish to heaven that was our reason for this trip, Konega. Since you have no modern communications equipped on the island, there was no other way to warn you about to come in person. Godzilla is coming. Follow me. We can call the villagers to meeting hall. Target acquired. Commence fire now. Bakoom! Bakoom! Nathan, like I said, I'm back. Welcome back, Nathan. I'm just reading this comic book, Nathan. And that's what I'm gonna be doing for like the next hour to an hour and a half or so, I guess. Back to the comic book. Now, blast. Now, boom, 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 kapoom. Now, boom, splash, crag. Please, people, please, be calm. We don't have much time. We must evacuate the island as soon as possible. We can't leave our homes. Besides, we want no part of your world. We're the victims of technology. Once during World War II, that was enough for us. And the shrine, we can't leave the shrine. Fear not, my people. We will not leave our sacred homeland. Kushi, this is Ukimun, priestess of the island's legendary god. Kido, Jin is no legend. Please, Okimoon, you didn't see what Godzilla did to Tokyo last year or to Osaka 2 years before. We must evacuate your people. Look, little lady, lots of brave men and women are putting their lives on the line to give refugees from the Middle Ages a chance to escape. We did not ask for help, and if we must, we can defend ourselves. Nathan, so what page are you on right now? Well, technically there are 40 pages on this, so 40 pages in total, so I think I'm on like page 4. Nathan, the one who says comic book at the end. I meant to say I'm reading the same comic book. Well, cool, Nathan. I'm, thank you for reading the comic book and following along with me, Nathan. I appreciate it. Kwoof, poo, grr, nerd, sploosh. Fire control, target off radar. Say again, target off radar. AI, radar, solar. Con target approaching. Impossible. It's doing 30 knots. Sounds like it's going to pass directly below. No, it's surfacing beneath us. Nearly 10,000 of missile cruisers lifted boldly out the water on the back of living mountain of scales and spines. Astray the ship's design neither anticipated nor planned for. Hull plate shredded like cheesecloth, steel ribs napped like kindling. One of the mightiest machines ever man built is reduced to scrap in a matter of seconds. Amid the blazing wreckage, Godzilla pauses briefly. Her, sure. Nathan, this is one of my favorite comic books. Is it yours? No, it's not my favorite comic book. My favorite comic book of all time is it's a Batman comic book. It's Death. I think it's Death in the Family, the one that came out in 1988. That's my favorite comic book of all time. Rash. No, sir, we've got to. I know. All hands abandon ship. Wish. Quam. Wreck. My god, those islanders don't have a prayer. Screesh. Well, miss, it looks like you're getting your wish. Your people are staying on the island. Can we at least get them out of your harm's way? Yes. I do not think Kato-jin would disapprove of that. Come, my people, to the shrine. Oki Moon, the shrine? Yes, it's our only hope. Kato, get the dart gun from the plane. I'm already halfway there. Junior, you grab the cable. Got it. Nathan, hey, that's mine too, but the one you're reading right now is my second favorite. Nathan, I think everybody should hit the like button. Well, if you guys would like to get this stream to 5 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. I'm not even supposed to be reading this comic book right now. I should be in bed sleeping, but you know what? I'm still doing this live stream for you anyways, so be appreciated that I'm doing this stream at all. And if you guys can get the stream to 5 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Let move, gentlemen. The islands are way ahead of us. Sure thing. This dart gun of yours only weighs a ton. What is it? Why are we stopping? Oh, her. There are times when I hate this job. Less talk, more running, Kindo. Meanwhile, several miles offshore, how cough many a men have you found? Not many, sir. With all the fuel and the water and the weather, my God, there's nothing on earth that can save those islands now. And back on the unbelievable Kunega, you've been here almost a year and you did not this was where or here. I read reports from soldiers during the war, but I've never believed it actually existed. I'm sorry we could not reveal this before Kuniga. You've been true friend to many people, but only we islanders were ever supposed to set up eyes upon Geekinjin, the current Sitsu action forces an exception to that law. This is incredible. The detailing on the statue surpasses anything produced during the medieval times. Yeah, it looks to be 100 years old. Yeah, well, get a good look at it a while you can, cause Godzilla's gonna stomp this statue into the grave. You are wrong, sir. Kikujin will strike down the monster. This is no statue, but the purified body of a mighty Oni, a spirit of Lord Dad, editor. Our ancestors first encountered Gikujin nearly 800 years ago when they first came to settle Gikushima. The demon was constantly terrorizing their settlements, killing even the mightiest of the warriors with ease. Legend says that several times our ancestors managed to destroy the Oni, but each time Gekujin was able to reform a larger and stronger body from the island itself. Finally, a mystery monk arrived on shore. He was like a quiet man possessed of great wisdom and strength of will. Um, Nathan, this is one of my new accounts. Nathan, I'm going to be a YouTuber. Nathan, hi. Nathan, right now it's over 9 weeks, I think. Good for you, Ryan. The monk, though, whose name has been lost to history, offered himself the demon. You see, the monk knew something that Geeko Jim did not. By willingly giving up his life, the monk's spirit was able to combat the demon directly and battle him to the standstill. Down through centuries, their two spirits have been continued the battle for dominance. It's said that the monk will never find peace until another sacrifices themselves to take place. And that exactly is what I intend to do. I will offer myself to Gikujin, then allow him free reign until he has driven Godzilla from our island. After that, it will be my duty to once again subdue the demon. Look, little lady, I don't care how strong your beliefs are. Legends and statues aren't going to save your people from Godzilla. We got to get them to safety. Kazuki, she plans on doing this, and so help me, I can't almost believe that statue can come to life. You can't be serious, Kaniga. We've some strange sights in our day, but you're a man of science. I know, but squash. Uh-oh. Quickly, everyone to the cave. Caves? Yes, the cliffs behind Gikujin. Our honeycomb of the shallow caves. My people should be safe there. Kidu, let's set up the dart. We might never get another chance like this. Grunaf. Uh... Katie Louise 759, no spamming. Katie Louise 759, no spamming and hi. Well, he is not spamming the chat. There's just been, you know, he hasn't been spamming the chat. There has been nobody else been watching the stream, and there's nobody else that's been in this chat. I don't know if that's because people don't want to listen to me read about Godzilla, or if it's just too late for me to be doing this stream, but this is the only time that I can do the stream, so... Nathan, hi. Katie Louise, I can easily be 85, even more than 85. Okay, Katie Louise, that's cool. Nathan, I'm back, but I'm going to might not be coming back. I don't know. I might have to search your channel out again. Well, Nathan, why don't you just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nathan? Please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Turn on all the notifications for all my videos, and come back to my Q&A, gaming, and comic book streams to get my watch hours up on YouTube, Nathan. Also, Nathan, if you would like to get this stream to 5 likes, that would be appreciated, please, and thank you. You don't know how to subscribe to people on YouTube? There's a little red button you can click, and click the bell. First off, Yeah. Just go to my YouTube channel account, and there's a button that says subscribe. If you don't know how to click that, I don't know what to tell you, Nathan. I don't know what to tell you, Nathan. So just go to my YouTube channel page. Okay, then okay, Nathan. So you hit the subscribe button. Did you turn on the notifications, Nathan? Did you turn on notifications? Clutch up next. Yo, what's up, Clutch up next? How you doing? I hope you're doing good today. I'm just reading this comic Godzilla comic book, and I'm gonna say about halfway through it, I guess. About halfway through it, I guess. Grrr, look, Godzilla's stomping. Check out Gikujin. His hesitation might give us just enough time to use the dart. I must act now while they are distracted. Kuzushi, if the battleships couldn't stop Godzilla, how can a weapon like this? It's not a weapon, it's a hoop booby dart. While a few samples of Godzilla's scale have been found, no one has ever recovered blood or tissue samples. We hope to obtain some with this. If we're lucky, we may even acquire some nerve strands. That big, assuming BG has any. Now, can we get the show on the road? Wait a minute. Where's Oki Moon? Oki Moon! Hashoom! No, wait! Shrunk! Crunk! Nathan, can you remember where I saw you? But I saw you at a restaurant. Oh, wait. Nathan, can you remember where I saw you? But I saw you at somewhere. I think it was at a restaurant. Well, a lot of people say they see me. I have a lot of lookalikes out in the world. See, let me tell you something, Nathan. I have a lot of lookalikes out in the world. There's a lot of people that look like me. There's a lot of people say they saw me places, and that could be true, but you have to live in my area. So, Nathan, do you live in Western... Nathan, no, I saw you. That food line. I remember that day. Okay, Nathan, can you tell me where that was? And can you tell me what city that was in? Because I live in Western New York. I live in Jamestown, New York. So if you live in Jamestown, New York, and if you live in Western New York, then you may or may not have saw me, Nathan. But you gotta let me know what, you know... Nathan, never mind. I think that was one of my friends. See, Nathan, that wasn't even me. Like I said, it's nothing against you, Nathan. That's a common problem. People confuse me for other people all the time because I'm the most average looking person in the world. I'm the most average white Caucasian person in the United States. So people compare me to other people all the time. People say that they have seen me. How do you, you know, how do you know that you have seen me, right? Because it's like I'm like the most average human being in the world. I'm the most average Caucasian person in the United States. Like, how do you know it's me? Unless if you live in Western New York and you live in Jamestown, New York, unless if you live in Western New York and you live in Jamestown, New York, then maybe you have seen me, but I don't think so. Thunder is Strong 25. Hey Joey, I saw your Family Guy parody short. It was funny. Thank you, Thunder is Strong 25. I'm happy that you liked my Family Guy parody short. I'm happy that it was able to make you laugh. I'm happy that you thought it was funny, and I'm happy that you enjoyed it. Right now, I'm doing a comic book stream, Comic Book Live Stream 15, reading Godzilla comic books. I'm in the middle of reading this Godzilla comic book now. Nathan laughing out loud. But anyways, yeah. He's using the crying emoji, but yeah, I'm about halfway through this comic book now. Halfway through it. And if you guys would like to get this stream to 10 likes, that would be appreciated, please, and thank you. Grunak. Whoa, who do you know we have does the nerves? Shrek, Patek, Pock. No, Oki Moon. Out there. Oki Moon. Aw, nuts. Is she? Relax. She's alive. What the hell was she thinking about? She was just following her beliefs. Yeah, well, her beliefs are gonna get her killed. I think that was the general idea. She'll be alright, but she'll be out for a while. Question mark? Don't worry, Kanado. She'll be okay. Look, she's coming around already. Take it easy, Oki Moon. You're gonna be alright. What, Konega? Oh, Kazuki, look. What? Is he crazy? What is he shouting about? Please, ancient monk, listen to me. Don't have Oki Moon's training, and I need your help to release Kiku Jin. I offer myself as a willing sacrifice to free you from your battle with the demon. What are you waiting for? This is your chance to set your spirit free after 800 years of turmoil. If you won't do it for yourself, then at least do it for the islanders. Only Demon Gikujin has the power to stop Godzilla. Runk? Please, hear me, ancient monk. Oh my god, he's shouting. He has attracted Godzilla's attention. Kanega, watch out. This is useless. What was I thinking shouting at a statue? Huh? What Kizutsu saying? I can't hear him above. The rain. What? It stopped. Boom! No! Kanega! Thoom, thoom, thoom. Grrr! Look, Godzilla's blasting through the ground where the statue should rush. Yeah, and the cliff face to back. The caves sheltering the islanders are going to be tombs in a minute if we don't do something. Konega died for nothing and stuck here in this cave. We're useless. Konega did not die for nothing. Look. Rumble, 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 crack. Good lord, is that? Yes, my friends. Konega was successful. Gikujin has awakened. Uh, uh, bake, bake, bake. Frosted flakes or cocoa pebbles? I mean, baked, I personally like both. I like frosted flakes and I like cocoa pebbles. But if you had to ask me which one I like more, I like Cocoa Pebbles because I like anything chocolate related, but I do like fruit, I do like Frosted Flakes, oh wait, oh never mind, I was thinking of Fruity Pebbles. He asked Frosted Flakes or Cocoa Pebbles. I would go with Cocoa Pebbles. I prefer Cocoa Pebbles over Frosted Flakes, but don't get me wrong, Frosted Flakes is a classic, but I do prefer Cocoa Pebbles over Frosted Flakes, even though Frosted Flakes are classic and really good. But I like Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles equally, but I would go Cocoa Pebbles over Fruity Pebbles. Thank you for the question, Baked Junts. Also, Baked, I'm just reading this Godzilla comic book. Also, thank you guys for 8 likes. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you guys for 8 likes. If you guys would like to get this stream to 10 likes, that would be appreciated, please, and thank you. Kaboom! Crink! Gikujin is attacking Godzilla. He got in the first blow, but I think we all know what's coming next. See, I told you, so much for Gikujin. What? The statue's reforming himself, only getting bigger? But I still don't think he's gonna be a big match for Big G. No, we shall see. Krish, shrash. Each time Gikujin reforms, he's larger, but Godzilla isn't giving him enough time to reassemble himself completely. You gotta distract Godzilla long enough to give Gikujin a chance. I've got it. Getzo, I know what to do, what we could do. This storm's generating enough power to light up Tokyo, right? We have enough cable to run a line to the top of the cliff, and the biotopsy dart is still stuck in Godzilla's foot. You want to give Godzilla a king-size hot foot? Right. It could work. Take. But what will we use for a lightning lung? Dr. Keku, if you might, the rubber Pinocchio wrap around Kuki Moon's iron staff should be accumulated until you reach the cliff top. But once we unwrap it, get out that way fast. Great idea, kid. Sorry. Be careful, gentlemen. I've already lost one friend today. Shee, ka-chow! Almost to the top, Junior, but our handhelds have run out. I can give you a boost the rest of the way, but you'll have to plant the staff on your own. Gee, this is a change, Gee. You usually are telling me to get off your back. Don't press your luck, kid. Oof, made it. Don't forget this. Wow, looks like Jin is almost big enough to take on Godzilla. If I'm going to do this, I'd better do it now. Shurpook! Zapoo! Ah! Take. Rrrr. Reek. Kazow! Good going, Junior. Looks like we given Kinju-jin the breather he needed. Hey, no sweat. I just hope Giku-jin knows what to do with the time we bought him. The two towering adversaries face each other, one supernatural being formed from stone and the soil of the island itself, the other a prehistoric force of nature reborn from nuclear fire. For a moment, even the roar of the storm seemed hushed, as if it was waiting. Then, sure, thrack! Karoom! Even as the storm passes, the island is shaken by a new kind of thunder. Shrack! And lit by flashes as bright as any lightning. Shaboom! Each titanic opponent dishes out punishment equal to the receive which they receive. Wonk! No quarter is given, nor is any asked for, though Kiku-jin slowly retreats until his back to his cliff overlooking the sea. Bestial eyes glare through hatred, stone orb / defiance. Kwam! Ruck! Whoosh! Gronk! Scratch! Kakwam! Man, even as big as he was, Kiku-jin was blasted to pieces by Godzilla's flame. But he will reform again, right? No, the battle is over. Then Godzilla has won. Godzilla seems to think so. Look at, I'm waiting here, there. Perhaps he will think he has. Kronk! But the real victories today are my people. Thanks to Konega, his will was strong indeed. He allowed the demon at freedom just enough to get off the island. And then he subdued Gikujin again, turning him back to Solid Stone. I gotta admit, I didn't like Konega much, but he was a brave man. Yes, he was. May he rest in peace. Konega brought peace to my people. Dr. Kago, but locked in spiritual combat with Gikujin for all eternity. I'm afraid peace is the one thing he will never know again known. Godzilla is free to roam the world, but Konega's spirit is trapped forever. The end. Destined to become a classic, Godzilla Past, Present, Future. 272 pages of great Godzilla tales. It's time for a blockbuster movie. Available now through a comic book shop near you or to direct order. And then at the back of this comic book, there's an ad for a movie. Chris Farley and Matthew Perry stars in Almost History, Almost Legends, Almost Heroes, Mostly Ridiculous. So that is the ad for the on the back of the Godzilla comic book, and that was Dark Horse Comic Books, Dark Horse Classics Godzilla #1, Dark Horse Classics Godzilla 40 pages. So that was the Godzilla comic book I'm reading today. That's pretty much it for the comic books. So for the last 25 minutes of the stream, you know, So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the comic books. So, for the last 25 minutes of the stream, if there's anything you guys would like to talk about, or if you guys have any questions you would like me asked, please ask. Like I said, if you guys would like to get the stream to 10 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Let's see. Knockout, comic book rules. Yes, comic books do rules, and I do like making this comic book streams for you guys. Like I said, I said in my last week's stream, comic book live stream 14, reading a Bloodstrike comic books, that I would be reading this Godzilla comic book. After today, after I get done, which I am done reading, this Godzilla comic book. The next few comic books I plan on reading are going to be superhero related again, and they're going to be relating to superhero groups like the Avengers, Justice League, and Fantastic Four. I plan on reading the Avengers next week, and then after the Avengers, I plan on reading the Justice League. So Comic Book Livestream 16 is going to be reading Avenger comic books, which I have a couple Avenger comic books to read. And then after that, it will be Justice League comic books, which I got a couple of those to read. And then after that, it will be Fantastic Four. Sammy Somali, Family Guy parody. No, this is not a Family Guy parody. This is my comic book stream, Comic Book Live Stream 15, reading Godzilla comic books. I just got done reading the Godzilla comic book, so for the last 25 minutes of the stream, if you guys have anything you guys would like to talk about, or if you guys have any questions for me, please ask. And if you guys would like to get this stream to 10 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Nathan, I'm back. Nathan, hold on. Before you really, don't let me go. Find my book. I have the same one. Cool. Thank you guys for 10 likes. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys for 10 likes. The next goal of the stream is to get this stream to 15 likes. Also, I got my ring light on in the background, and, originally, I wanted to use my bigger tripod for this, which goes with the ring light, but, I guess my big tripod is broken. My big tripod, I'm guessing my big tripod broke during the move. Like I said, I was moving to my grandparents' house earlier this week. Tuesday of this week is when I moved in my grandparents' house, and I must have broke my bigger tripod in the move. So, I mean, my ring light still works, so I'm using my ring light right now, but I'm using my smaller tripod that I used to use before, though. The smaller tripod works. I don't really need that big one. I just need the ring light, so it's fine. I can use the smaller one. Plus, I like this smaller one anyways. It's actually working properly, and you guys can clearly see me just fine. So, actually, I think this is a really good view. We got a nice plant in the background. We got the wall clock. I think it really works. Knockout. Dude, that's an old comic book. Yes, it is. This comic book came out in April of 1998. So, yes, it's a pretty old comic book, Knockout. The comic book came out in April of 1998. Knockout. Sup, Goofy Goober? What's up, Knockout? How you doing? I hope you're doing good today, Knockout. Knockout, I just got done reading this Godzilla comic book. Now I'm basically doing like a talking / Q&A stream for the last 20 minutes of the stream, I guess. If you guys would like to get the stream to 15 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. That's the next goal of the stream. Nathan, are you going to look at my other two? Well, how is that possible? How is that possible? How can I look at your comic books if I'm live streaming right now? Also, this is YouTube. How would I look at your comic books unless if you, like, I don't know, take a picture of them and send them to my community tab? I don't know. So, Nathan, that doesn't really apply to this stream. Nathan, Nathan, if you read it, you can. Nathan, I can't read your comic books because I can't see them because I'm live streaming. Though, if you'd like to send them in my community tab, Nathan, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Knockout, how is SmackDown tonight? Knockout, SmackDown was yesterday. Today is Saturday. Friday Night SmackDown news was yesterday. Yesterday was kind of tough, Knockout, because I had the Pittsburgh Steelers game to watch and Friday Night SmackDown. I made my Friday Night SmackDown news video, and then I made the Black and Gold podcast, the Pittsburgh Steelers podcast, episode 2. If you did not check that out, Knockout, I believe you were there, Knockout, to watch that stream, but if not, go check out the Black and Gold podcast, the Pittsburgh Steelers podcast, episode 2. I did, obviously I went over the Pittsburgh Steelers game, but I did throw in my Friday, though I did throw my Friday Night SmackDown news live stream into that podcast. I know the Friday Night SmackDown news had nothing to do with the podcast, but I wanted to throw it in because I knew that I wasn't going to make a Friday Night SmackDown news live stream. Because I made my Friday Night SmackDown news video. It came out at the time that I wanted it to come out, so I knew that I wasn't going to make a live stream, so I just kind of put it in my podcast. Knockout. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's Saturday. Yeah, today is Saturday. I do my comic book streams every Saturday. It used to be every Saturday at 2 p.m. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it looks like now it's going to be in between 10:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I know for a lot of people that's late into the night, but like I said, I live at my grandparents' house now, so basically I live with my grandparents now, so basically there's a lot of stuff that I can't really do. There's stuff I can do, but there's stuff I can't do. Like my daily walk streams, I can go out and do that and be fine. My shorts, I can go and do that and I'll be fine. My videos will have to either be like really early in the morning or when I do my stream. Which Monday I should on Monday my short film review video should come out as normal because my grandparents are going to a doctor's appointment on Monday, so I'll have enough time to do my video and to do my stream before they get back. Also, I probably have time to do my parody as well. But yeah, I don't really have anything planned for tomorrow. Tomorrow there might be a Family Guy parody that might come out. Don't ask me what the Family Guy parody is going to be because I don't know what it is. I'm kind of, as you have seen recently, I'm doing side characters of Family Guy now because I'm running out of ideas for the Family Guy parodies, so please post in the chat if you have any suggestion for parody ideas or for skit ideas or short-term video ideas. Post in the chat, people. I need ideas. I'm running out of Family Guy parody ideas, I'm running out of skit ideas, and I'm running out of short ideas, so If you would like me to continue doing these shorts on my YouTube channel, you guys got to give me some suggestions. I've gotten suggestions before. People have told me to do like American Dad and Futurama, but I don't know what to do. So, if you guys can give me some suggestions, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Yeah, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Tyler says to do Futurama. Well, yes, people have suggested me to do Futurama, but I don't know what to do with Futurama, so if there's something specific from Futurama that you want me to see, please suggest it. Please suggest it. If not, I'm gonna have to start looking up like Futurama clips or whatever. Knockout. Futurama is awesome. Yes, Futurama is awesome, but what I'm saying is there something that you would like to particularly see from Futurama? Because when you say Futurama, you're being very vague with me, and you're not. I mean, I've gotten, yeah. Knockout. Can you do more food reviews? Yes, there will definitely be more food reviews in the future. I know later this week I plan on trying to go to Arby's because Arby's is getting some new items. So I'm probably gonna be reviewing these new items from Arby's. Uh, McDonald's doesn't have anything new right now. Burger King doesn't have anything new right now. Um, I'm trying to think. McDonald's doesn't have anything new. Burger King doesn't have anything new. Arby's is getting some new stuff next week. I think Subway is getting new stuff. They have that new. They have that new hot honey sandwiches. They got a hot honey Italian sandwich. I think they got hot honey ham sandwich, and they got this hot honey nachos or whatever. So I plan on reviewing the hot honey stuff from Subway. Cameron, you got to go to church in the morning. No, I do not, Cameron. No, I do not. Uh, I do not. I do. I do not. I do not. I don't go to church in the morning, and my grandparents. I mean, my grandparents used to go to. Well, my grandparents used to go to church all the time, but they really don't anymore. They used to go to church when I was younger, but I haven't seen them go to church in years. But yeah. Knockout. You should do a frozen pizza reviews and rank them like Dave Portnoy. I'm not very versed in frozen pizzas. Like, I haven't really eaten too many frozen pizzas in my life, but yeah, well, I was actually more looking for suggestions for my shorts, not for videos and streams, but I do appreciate Knockout, so yeah, I will take that into consideration for stream and video ideas. Um, but yeah, like I said, I need more short ideas. Bryce Young, Glazer09. Are you still going into the army? Yes, I am still going into the army. I made an update video about it. I made an update live stream about it. I've talked about it in plenty of my streams. Yes, I'm still going to the army. I'm going into basic training in January of 2027. So within the next, basically within the next 4 to 5 months, I'm going to be going. Yes. Pompous of love. I know where to come for all my fast food news. Yeah, that's right, Pompous. I do food reviews. I do food review live streams. Now, I don't know how my food reviews and my food review live streams are gonna work now. But yeah, but yeah, I know Arby's is gonna be getting some new stuff, and I know that Subway is gonna be getting some new stuff. No new stuff from McDonald's or Burger King right now. Um, but yeah, Arby's and Subway is getting some new stuff. Though I still have not tried the Caesar snack wrap from McDonald's, but I don't know if I'm gonna be reviewing that anyways. Nathan, hi again. Hi Nathan, how you doing? Hope you're doing good, Nathan. Like, I'm gonna be ending the stream in about 10 minutes, guys, so if you guys have anything else you would like to talk about, or if you guys have any last minute questions for me, please ask. And if you guys would like to get the stream to 15 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Uh, ha underscore monk 87 join the Marine Corps. Well, I can't do that now because I've already signed my military contract for the Army. So I'm gonna be in the Army for like 6 years or however long it is. I think my contract is for 6, and then they said they would add on 2 more if they call me in. Like, I'm in the reserves. I'm going into the Army reserves, so after I get done with my basic training and once I get done with my job training, I'm coming home. Now, where that is going to be, if it's going to be here at my grandparents' house or, if it's going to be an apartment, that's something we'll find out when I get out. But yeah, once I get out of the Army Reserves, I'm coming home, unless if they call me back, which the only reason why they would call me back is if they needed more ground forces somewhere. That's if they need more ground forces somewhere, and our our armed forces is depleted so much that they need more soldiers. I'm not gonna really get into that. But yeah, I can't join the Marine Corps because I've already signed my military contract already. I'm with the Army for 6 years. Um, but yeah, like I said, if you guys have any last minute questions or if there's anything you guys would like to talk about, let's talk about it. I'm going to be ending the stream in about 7 minutes, so if you guys would like to get the stream to 15 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Knockout, maybe you can do South Park shorts. There are plenty of material there. Yes, I can do some more South Park shorts. You guys would just have to tell me what you want to see me do. Okay. What are your suggestions for me to do for South Park? Because I know I did the fish sticks thing. The fish sticks things did great. The fish sticks thing is really what popped off of me doing these shorts. People seem to really like my shorts, and they really seem to like the South Park and the Family Guy shorts. So, yeah, give me some suggestions for what you want me to do for South Park. Knockout. Yeah, that was funny. Bryce Young, do the Family Guy Robert Lojo joke. Okay, I I can definitely do that one. I can definitely do that one. Bryce Young Glazier 09. I could definitely do that one. I'll just have to look into the actual Family Guy clip and then listen to the clip, and yeah. Yep, I can definitely do that one. Bryce Young Glazier 09. I'm not too sure when I'm gonna do that Family Guy parody. Maybe you'll see it tomorrow, Bryce Young Glazer '09, who knows. I can definitely do your suggestion tomorrow, or if I think I see something better, then I might do something different with the Family Guy parody, but that's definitely one. Knockout. I don't have anything exactly in mind. Just search up South Park shorts and try to do that. Well, that's what I've been doing with Family Guy, so I guess I'm going to continue the trend with South Park. If you guys would like to get this stream to 15 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. That would be appreciated. Nate, what is your favorite TV show? I have a lot of favorite TV shows, so, Nate, you gotta be a little bit more specific with that question. Because I can give a lot of different answers because I have a lot of favorite TV shows. And thank you guys for getting the stream to 15 likes. I appreciate you all. Thank you. If you guys would like to get the stream to 20 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. So the next goal of the stream is to 20 likes, but I don't think we're going to get 20 likes in the next 4 minutes. But like I said, Nate, you got to be a little bit more specific with your question because you got to be a little bit more specific with your question. Nate, what's your favorite animated TV show? What's my favorite animated TV show? My favorite animated TV show of all time is King of the Hill, but King of the Hill might be my favorite of all time, but I have other favorites. I like South Park. I like South Park. I like Rick and Morty. I like Dan Versus, and I like Big Mouth. I like BoJack Horseman. I like a lot of animated adult cartoons. Uh, Randall, Joey, what's good, bro? What's up, Randall? How you doing? I hope you're doing good today, Randall. Randall, you kind of have joined my stream. You kind of have joined my stream late, Randall. I'm going to be ending the stream in 3 minutes, Randall. Also, Randall, you missed my comic book stream because I've already read the comic book. I read Dark Horse Comics, Dark Horse Classics Godzilla #1, Dark Horse Classic Godzilla #1. So you already missed me reading this comic book, Randall. Sorry, you joined kind of late. I'm ending the stream in 3 minutes. Nate, cool. That's cool. Like I said, if you guys would like to get the Nate, what does your time? Nate, what time does your next stream start? Well, my next stream is not until Monday, and it's going to be a short film review. I don't know exactly what time the stream is gonna start. I know that my short film review stream will either come out earlier or it will come out as normal. Because my grandparents, they have a doctor's appointment on Monday, so I can do my short film review video and I can do my short film review stream in like a good amount of time until they come back. So yeah, but then again, I do have a Monday Night Raw News video and I have a Monday Night Raw News stream to do, which that will come out later in the night. That will come out maybe about, I would say maybe in between 10:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything is in Eastern Standard Time because I live in New York, in the United States. Nate, okay, thank you. You're welcome, Nate. Okay, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream in a minute, so please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Turn on all the notifications for all my videos, and come back to my Q&A, gaming, and comic book streams to get my watch hours up on YouTube. If you guys can do that for me, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Also, if you guys can get this stream to 20 likes in the next 40 seconds, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. If not, that's okay. But if you guys can get the stream to 20 likes, that would be appreciated, please and thank you. Thank you guys for getting the stream to 17 likes. I appreciate you all. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed me reading this Godzilla comic book. So I hope you guys enjoyed me reading this comic book. You guys have a good rest of your night. You guys get some good sleep out there. I'll see you guys in my next stream on Monday. But I plan on either making a Family Guy parody or a South Park parody short tomorrow. We shall see. Alright, you guys have a good rest of your night. You guys get some good sleep out there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for my parody short. And I'll see you guys Monday for my short film review video, for my short film review stream, for my Monday Night Raw News video, and my Monday Night Raw News stream. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Get some good sleep out there. Alright, bye guys, bye. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace.